All right, Todd, this one's for you. Crossing the bridge. Shaky. Ah, it's beautiful. Alrighty, on our way to Killington. Oh man, this sounds good. Tuesday through Saturday. Of course, it's Sunday today. Brisket sandwich. How far is this? That sucks. I mean, good for them, but lobster. Oh man, they got lobsters. I don't take it well when they got lobsters and I can't have the lobsters. Nice tractor going along the route this morning. Got some of these new flowers in Vermont. Crossing the road. Train tracks. Goodbye, world. Back into it. I just gotta share how insane this is. Like these bushes, it's the morning dew. You walk through it, it's a perfectly like blue sky day, but the dew rubs along the sides of your shirt, your sleeves, your shorts, your socks, and your shoes. So you're completely drenched by the time you get through those. I don't know if you can see. Oh, that's not as bad. But usually it can mess with your day if it's a long section. I'll show you the Vermont rock scramble. Up a little slot canyon, little crevasse. It's a legit rock scramble. This will be fun. Should honestly just put the trekking poles away. So cool. The hunt for the other Moxie is near to an end. You can smell the scent following her trail. I think I already said this, but last night, oh no, maybe I didn't. Last night at the shelter I got to, we were talking, and I introduced myself as Moxie, and they're like, oh, we have a Moxie in our tramway. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are with her? She's here? And they're like, no, she went to the next shelter. They're like, but you'll meet her tomorrow. And they said which shelter they're going to, and I'm passing that today. So I was stoked. I'm like, this is the day I finally get to meet the other Moxie. I got so excited. I feel like it's like a 23andMe type thing. I keep thinking that. Find my trail mother, trail mama. But I just got into the start of Killington Peak, or the base, I guess, of Killington Mountain. I'm headed up it, and there's a logbook, and I open it up, and it says Moxie Nobo 24, July 28th, 2024. And I put July 28th, 2024, the other Moxie. Stoked to meet you, or whatever. So I'm like, I swear my pace doubled once I saw her name and started going after that. I'm like, I'm finding her today. Hopefully it works out. She's not like filling up water or using the bathroom when I pass by. That would be so funny. And because I'm getting off trail today for like 4 days, she'll be ahead. I don't know if I'll catch her again, so today has to be the day. But I just passed this southbound kid. I'm like, hey, how long ago did you pass a lady? And he's like, oh, at the shelter maybe like 20 minutes ago. I'm like, oh, sweet. He's like, yeah, you'll catch her soon. And then I told him the story. It's so funny. It's the small things, but I'll try to get it on video when I catch up to her. She's like a mile ahead of me. Later. $500 to go. All the signs for all the different states. Tennessee, Vermont, North Carolina, New York, Georgia. This is freaking cool. Pennsylvania. West Virginia, Maine. It's so cool. Coming up the backside of Killington. Crazy steep mountain. It's been what do you call them? Crisscrosses, switchbacks the whole way up because it's such a steep mountain. But it's so green and lush up here. Just a weird side mountain roots type deal. Just did my first cold soak. Had this Spanish rice, like chicken flavored rice. Now I officially have 0 food left. Completely empty. Don't even feel like I have a backpack anymore. It's definitely under 20 pounds. That's with water in it. All right, close to the summit. Close to catching Moxie. It's gonna be a grand reunion at the summit. See ya. Quick recording. When you see this double sign, whichever the top one goes is left or right. Top one's left, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be nuts. So I thought I'd share. That's nuts. No more trekking poles. All right, just that little section. Oh, I can see the summit. We're there, baby. I can smell it. All right. Killington 1.4. Down to the road is, well, it doesn't say, it just says that way. There's Shrewsbury Peak Trail. 1.4 apparently, let's go. I'm getting overly excited for this. My heart's pounding. No, it's not just the elevation increase and the tiredness workout. I'm pretty dang stoked. Stoked to meet Moxie, but this peak is going to be one of the most prominent peaks for me. Maybe one of the most memorable. I was saying the other day that the only time I've really, well, at mile marker 200, my second week is when I touched a spot of the trail that I've hiked before. Clingman's Dome in the Smokies. And this is the next place I've been before. I think I have to take the little side trail to Killington Peak to the actual ski resort. There was one the other day, Stratton, that I've been to, but it was like 0.8 mile detour. So I still haven't touched any part of the trail. I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited to get up to it. But I just had like a sneak peek of it, of the views I'm gonna get, and it was freaking magical. I'm so freaking stoked. And if Moxie's up here, it'll just freaking fill the cup. Too good to be true. Back into the 4,000 feet peaks. Okay, I'll show you the view when I get there. Still got a little bit of time, but the stoke is building. Up to Killington Peak. Quarter-mile detour. Whew. Oh, frick yeah. How's it going? Good. Made it up here. No Moxie. Thought for sure she would have been up here.
Come on, guys.
So freaking sweet. Here's a ski resort. You can see the list where I've skied at. And you got Pico over there.
Good job, Brody.
I'm super slow, so I know how to go.
Here at Killington Peak. Freaking stellar. Didn't meet Moxie up here. I thought I was going to. It's a shame. But my parents are about 45 minutes away. Gonna hike over down to Pico and then down into Killington. So should be quick. I don't know what it is with me. The mountain Moxie, I guess, inside of me. When I get excited, I'll just start running. I'll be like sitting here walking down and be like, oh, my mom's coming. And I'll start running. I get so excited. Oh, it's so funny. And I'm going downhill. It's like my body naturally wants to run downhill, not like trying to stop itself, where you just end up bouncing. But I got 1.8 miles left till I get to the Killington-Rutland intersection, where my mom and stepdad Dave are picking me up. My mom's got a what's it called? Nasal infection? Nasal infection? No. Does that sound right? What's the word? Yeah, something like that. Anyways, sinus infection. And COVID. So, gotta keep our distance a little bit. And I gotta throw a mask on. No, I see her. I was thinking earlier today about the 5 languages of love, and I'm like, okay, we get quality time together this week, acts of service, gifts, words of affirmation, and it's like physical touch usually isn't that big a deal for me, but being alone all this time, I was so excited to give my mom a big old hug, give Dave a hug, just like warm my body up. But my mom will probably still want to give me a hug. I'm not saying I don't. I want to give her a hug, but I really, really, really don't want to get sick. So I'll throw my ski buff on as a mask too. See how it goes. But while they're here for 3 days in Killington, we're just gonna relax, resupply, switch out gear, get all prepped for the last phase of the AT. Probably watch the Olympics, some good shows and movies, spend quality time, have good food. It's like I said, good hot shower, good night's sleep, good food, good company, and a good view. It's the perfect day. But on the bad news side, ow, stubbed my toe. And I get new shoes. My last day in these things. Okay, so here's the funny thing. These are coming apart the first week I wore them, right? And I just calculated it, and when I finish today, these shoes will have lasted 660 miles. Which most people say, like, if you get like 400 or 500 out of them, they're good shoes. So it's funny, they were like, I should have, you know, swapped them out or switched them, returned them, whatever, at like 100 miles. They were coming apart. And now I'm almost pushing 700. It's funny. New shoes, but here's the bad news. I never saw Moxie. I never got to meet Moxie. So I think she stayed at that Churchill shelter back there, is kind of off the trail, so I didn't go in there. I was thinking for sure at the Killington summit or the shelter up there, but no luck. So the mystery will continue because I'll be off for 4 days. So she'll get 80, 100 miles ahead of me, something like that. 80 to 100, maybe less. But yeah, I'm crazy excited to see the parents. Be a grand reunion. They dropped me off May 5th at Amicalola Falls State Park in Georgia. Been in contact every day, supporting me the whole way there, thinking of me, praying for me, motivating me. Have the best mom in the whole world. So excited to see her. All right, later. I just got so happy. I just am walking down the road and I heard my mom go, woohoo! And I did it back, and then she went again, woohoo! And I did it back. Oh, we're there. She's gonna be so excited. I'm so excited. It's so awesome. I cannot believe they're here. There she is. This is like the end of the Aloshone. Look who it is!
Woohoo! It's my boy! It's my boy! It's my boy! Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I got to the car. It's like, Dave, I can't sit in this car. I can't sit in this car. He's like,
hey! Just got to the Airbnb, opened the window. I gotta go run and tell my parents.
was just standing there, so it's good enough right now.
Good night, bear.
Been that close to a bear before.
I've never been that close to a black bear.